Good evening everyone, Jerry from Work Group here. So a little video just to hopefully put your mind at rest and a bit of ease about what's happening with the energy increase in prices. Now a lot of you will be stopping using your boilers, turn it off. Don't do that. You do need some key instruments installed in your boiler, but any competent decent boiler engineer should have already fitted these. So this is my combi boiler, an Ideal Logic ESP. This is a new build, built in 2018, so it gets one of these chappies in it. When it goes, it's going to be an Ideal Logic Max because I want 10 years peace of mind. Now, this boiler has got two thermostats because it's on an S-plan. An S-plan just is a type of pumping system, wiring system. So we've got upstairs heating, we've got downstairs heating. So because of what I do, I've also got Nest thermostat. So I've gone with Smart Tech. You don't have to have that, as long, even if you've got the old school Honeywell twisty dialy ones, that will do this perfectly well. So my boiler is not operational at the minute. I can tell you now, when we go to the thermostat, my house is quite warm. Yes, I'm in a jumper. I've been out all day. Just wanted to get this done. If I put some light on into this boiler at the minute, let's have a look. It's not doing it. It's just not. So I'll show you why. So if we go to our boiler, not our boiler, our thermostat. And by the way, if Benny starts tippy-tapping, I do apologise. He's very tippy-tappy today. This is our Nest thermostat. If I liven it up, my hallway, see if we can get this in for you, is currently 21 degrees Celsius and my heating's set to 17.5. It's got a black screen on it, means it's not firing up, the boiler's doing nothing. Now this, think of a car, is your throttle. The higher this is, and the harder it's working, the harder your boiler works, your engine in your car. So if we turn this all the way to maximum, 32, that's gone orange. That boiler will keep pumping away and pumping away and pumping away, pumping away, pumping away. Now that is the same principle if you do not have a thermostat on your boiler. If you've just got the link wire, because the engineer that fitted it, I'll be honest, is a cheapskate. So I'm going to turn it back down. That has fired on. In fact, we'll turn it back up. So we're just going to take it up to 23. 21 degrees in here. Like I say, walk around in a shorts and t-shirt if we wish. If I come to my boiler now what's happened is that thermostat sent a signal to my wiring centre. If you've only got one and it's a combi, then it comes direct to your boiler. But if we have a look, hang on, let me get that light on it. We've now got action. We've got some temperatures. It's showing us how warm the temperature inside the boiler is on the central heating. We've got a request for heat there. And in a second, we'll see a little flame kick in. That's then telling me that that boiler is ignited. When that thermostat, whether it's a smart one, an RF one, a wired one, an old rotary, once that is satisfied, once it has met its required temperature, it will turn that boiler off. So long as it's not broken, I guarantee you it will turn it off, therefore not actually using any gas. I can show you very quickly. So 21, let's take it down to 20. It's gone black. We go back to the boiler. Now we don't need to see the flame on this, but that radiator that you saw, that is a demand on central heating. Look at that. Back to zero. There's no demand. The thermostat has been satisfied and is happy with it. We leave our heating on 24/7, 365 days a year. Trust me, we are not absolutely minted. We're not millionaires. We just, as a heating engineer, I know how best to operate the system. And trust me, when I first met Sandy, she was turning every switch off in the house when we first moved in together. That drove me insane, especially having to reset my oven. She understands quite well that she doesn't need to be worrying about turning the programmer off. There are some cheaper programmers out there that don't allow you to have the heating on constantly. They're on purely on timers. I'll be honest, I don't like those. I like to be able to have the options. If you don't have a thermostat, get a thermostat installed. If you do have a thermostat, get your heating turned on, set it to 16 degrees, 18 degrees, something that's a bit more comfortable for you, and leave it permanently at that. If you are then a little bit chilly, turn it up a few degrees, it will warm up your house. If you let your boiler turn off and go down to 10 degrees, as it can do quite easily, especially if you've not got a brand new built house or well-insulated house and you're burning a lot of gas, that could be costing you even more money. So imagine jumping in your car, flooring it to go to Aldi down the road. You're just going to use loads of gas getting there, and that's the same with these things. Any further advice, get in touch, info@workwithgroup.co.uk. We're always happy to help, give advice where we can, And if you need a thermostat, if you want a smart one, a regular one, and we're in your area, get in touch and we'll sort you out and we'll talk you through this as well. See you later.